Yeah, I mean, I just think that's a great team we just beat. It's a great program. We've been gearing up for this thing for a long time. We knew this was one of those ones that we had to win. We had to win as a program to kind of set ourselves up for success. At some point, you got to beat these guys. We knew that coming into this thing, and just all week it was getting our guys ready to play at their highest level. We were due for this. We really thought we were going to play like this. I've been saying to the staff all week, I think we're going to come out and play our best game. And to catch a team and a program like this in 1 year, it took us 1 year to get our first win over them since they've transitioned. It's our first win as a program over them in 50 years. And to do that in 1 year, in one game, man, it's really special, and it speaks a lot to how ready our team was to play tonight.
Sure.
Coach, talk about the start. I mean, jumping out 7, 14, 21, nothing. I mean, you just kind of put the Cougars down, and you got on top of them so quickly.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard for the last 2 weeks how we started slow, and that was certainly a point of emphasis this week. So all week it was getting ready to start really fast. Everything we did, from changing some of our pregame routine to getting some things ready just to get out and get fast. We won the toss. Trout, we won the toss. Took the ball so that we knew we had a great game plan offensively to get our skill position guys the ball, let Trout air it out a lot, and thought we could get on top of them. And I thought we had a great game plan against the run. So let's get some momentum built. Let's get the crowd going a little bit, and that's why we took the ball. And kind of taking the ball and our pregame preparation really set us off. And obviously the lead was just too big for them to overcome in the second half.
When you got the ball there, Hunter, did you know you guys start right off the gate? You were going to go down and march down and get a big score?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I feel like coming into every game, obviously you think that. But I felt like we had a really good game plan in. Our openers were really nice. Coach Frichte does a really good job scheming guys up. And Sioux Falls, it's a heck of a defense. We just put up, 41 there. Guys came out to play. Our offensive line, I mean, they were unbelievable today. We made an emphasis on that, especially on Friday. We talked about it. We said we got to play meaner, we got to play tougher. And those guys came out and they busted their balls and they played really well. So I'm happy for that.
Hunter, talk about the balance you guys were able to strike up. I mean, you ran a couple of touchdowns, threw the ball. I mean, I think that's what really opened it up for you guys.
No doubt. I mean, that opens it up for every team. If you can run the ball as effectively as we did, it just opens the passing game up. And I tell you what, you do not want to leave those guys on the outside one-on-one because they are ridiculous athletes at this level. And it's really cool to see our offensive line, like I said, just really pushing guys, moving guys around, and it opens a lot of things up, and we took advantage of it.
Donovan, how much momentum when your defense comes on the field, you're up 7, you're up 14, I mean, your offense just kept scoring. How much did that kind of fuel you guys on the other side of the ball?
We like to use that as, like you said, fuel. We see them do their thing, and, as a team, we got to play together. So when they do their part, it's only right for the defense to be able to do their part. And like Coach said, we took the ball first. We wanted to jump on them right away, and so we knew, kind of they were going to try to attack it in the pass because we got 2 scores right away, and then, kind of they went away from their game plan, which is try to run the ball, so they had to put it in the air, and we just made some big stops.
Donovan, 3-1, how's that feel?
Great. We'd like to be 4-0, of course, but that's okay, and we're just going to keep building 1 week at a time. Every day we preach, being better than we were before. Even from today, we played a great game, but now we got to keep building. We got to keep going. We got to keep going to get to where we want to be. It is about tonight right now, but after tonight, we got to put this one to bed and we got to keep going, keep rolling.
Hunter, everyone said there was a big shift coming last year, and the season got canceled. Now here's that big shift, and it's so far through 4 games, you guys are proving it. What's that kind of like to know that all your hard work's showing off now?
Yeah, it's really cool. I can't enough credit can't be said to Coach Schmidt and his staff that he put together here. It's unbelievable the changes that we've made in – Coach, you've been here for 18 months, I think. And that's the reason, a guy like me comes back. I'm in my 6th year, taking extra classes. I could be doing something else, but I just love this game. I love this team. And it's just really awesome to see the fruits of our labor really, really come to fruition today and keep going forward with it.
For sure, Coach, kind of the same question. This is a statement win. USF is a team that's perennially good every year in the NSIC. What does this kind of mean, just seeing everything come together and
Well, I mean, it's huge for building your program. I don't think anybody in the locker room right now is shocked at all. I really think we think we're a good team, and nobody in the locker room is shocked by this. But we understand how shocked the outside world can be because they haven't seen this yet out of this program and out of this team to win a game like this against a great program, and they are. That's a great program. That's a great team that we just beat, and for our team, we're not surprised at all by where this is at. And we didn't come here to win it in 5 years. We came here to win right now, and that's how we've built this roster the entire way. That's how we've trained the entire way, was to be ready to have this kind of win, and you have to have signature wins like this. Now, can we back it up? How do we deal with some success? That's going to be the question mark kind of moving forward now.
Donovan and Hunter, I'll start with Donovan, but I got the same question for both of you. How about that crowd tonight? I mean, it seems pretty easy to get fueled up when you got that many fans cheering for you.
It's awesome. For me, I never played anything like it. So for me, it's easy to go out there and just have fun because, you see the fans, you hear the fans, the sideline is rocking. Everybody, the energy is just up. Like, you walk in anywhere in here and the energy's up. So you go out there, it's easy to play. We're loose, we're having fun, like, love the guys. Like you said, like, we all could be doing something different. This is my 6th year as well. And just, he recruited me as on his way here. And, this is what we're all here for. Like, we love the energy. We want to win games. And it's just fun. So it's easy when the crowd is rocking like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the atmosphere is unreal, obviously. I got to play a lot of games at the Swish. I love the Swish to death, but I mean, this is a whole different ball game. You can truly see. I don't remember if it was the first or second drive for the defense, but the crowd legit got a false start on the offense. I mean, that's unbelievable, and that home field advantage is crazy. Can't thank the community enough for putting a stadium together like this in Aberdeen, South Dakota. It's unbelievable. I can't wait to play a couple more games in it for sure.
Well, I think I think you're going to see a lot more of that as the year goes on. I mean, we're still trying to piecemeal and figure out how to get them all the ball. I mean, truly, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of really great ones, and you see them all show up in different ways. Jimmy shows up on the big play, obviously. Vance shows up in the run game. He shows up early on. He shows up with a huge return in the second half that sets us up for more points again. In just the way we're trying to get those guys the ball. I mean, we targeted Dakota 10 times, DeWaylen 10 times, Jimmy 5 times, Greg Lux 5 times, Vance a couple times. I mean, it's just the way – it's hard to get them the ball all the time, to be honest with you. So I think it's going to get even more dangerous because we're still trying to figure out how to incorporate them all the time, I think, within the offense just because there's so many of them.
We're prepared. We take practice seriously. The coaching staff does a great job getting us ready. We do what we need to do as far as preparation, and so when we get out here, there's no second guessing. Like you said, we're not surprised by what we can do. We believe in ourselves. We believe in each other, and like when we go out there, the crowd is behind us. It's easy. So when you're playing for a community like this and with teammates like this, we're just as confident in ourselves as anybody.
Yeah, and I think, our guys hear that stuff. Oh, how great is Reisdorfer? We hear that stuff. That's all we've heard all week. Well, hopefully you can slow him down. Well, I mean, all our guys hear all week is just how great the rushing offense was and how great their offense is. They hear that and they know they're good. So we got some pretty good players, too, on our side. And I think it was a major coming out party for those guys tonight. And especially defensively, we haven't played all the time really well. And to have a first half like that against that offense, we knew that was going to happen. We really did. But these guys heard all week about how great Reisdorfer is. Oh my gosh, hopefully you can slow him down. Oh, we did a little bit more than slow them down, and part of that is the team concept of it. Get a lead, and they can't just run the ball at you, and they can't just take 3 yards at a time. We knew the game plan was right to get a lead right away, and the complementary football that we played. I mean, most of their yards are because we're just playing off and letting them run the ball for 5-6 yards at a time the entire second half. First half, they really didn't threaten us at all offensively, so just a total, complete game. But our guys heard that all week, and they responded to that.
Coach, what's next? What's the next step?
Yeah, you gotta back it up. We got a pretty tricky trap game against Mary next week. That is going to be tricky. But finally, I asked our guys last night, can you finally bring your game out? Can we finally have a signature win? And then now let's go deal with the success. So, we know we got a gauntlet ahead. We've got a really challenging schedule. We still got to go on the road all over the place. We got Mary, who's playing really well, coming in for Gypsy Days that next weekend, and we got Winona on the road after that. We've got another road game at Duluth. We know what's ahead of us here in this schedule. But we got to really now the question is, how can we deal with this success, and can we back it up coming off a physical week like we just had right now? Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let's do it.